So let's just go for it. Ghost Vacuum. We're going to get all of our little critters back. They are going to be little 1/1s, but look at that. Oh, let's swing the entire house. We've got them all with Tyvar, and we're going to pump the whole squad twice. Pump Tyvar the Pummeler, and this is going to be an absolute pummeling this year. Another one, but you know, hey, it is what it is. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode of Man, and today we've got a juicer for us. So have you given up on the Aetherspark? I don't think you should have. I don't think you should have. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So immediately you see we got the Aetherspark. Obviously, in standard, it's a little underwhelming. Still a very fun card to play with in Commander, because I'm pretty sure this is still like a pretty expensive card. I think it's the most expensive card in Aetherspark. In Either Drift, excuse me if I'm wrong. I think it is though, but nevertheless, okay, so obviously the best thing you can do with the Aetherspark, you want to get that payoff. So I was thinking, like, if this is a little clunky and a little awkward of a card, let's not maximize it. So obviously +1/+1 counter attach it, so you're going to be wanting to do combat damage. We kind of know that, so let's go ahead and get some combat damage with a lot of creatures. Obviously Elves does have a lot of creatures. Draw 2 cards. Drawing cards is always awesome, but what I really want to see is like add 10 mana of any one color. So add 10, that's like the big payoff, right? Otherwise, like, why are you really running the Aetherspark? This is what we really want to do. Add 10 mana of any one color, and what is a better way than to kind of just go in for, like, you know, like the mana aspect and this whatnot. So I don't know if I just said that right. I don't know. I need more coffee. I'm really tired. Nevertheless, we've got mana sinks. That's what I'm trying to get into. If you got mana sink abilities, you got enough what you want. So Elvish Archdruid is obviously another thing to kind of gather up enough mana. So either the Elvish Archdruid or the Aetherspark is kind of what I'm getting at. So if you've noticed, obviously, we're running Gix, Yawgmoth Praetor, not only because we do have a lot of little weenies. Sometimes these are like little dorks and you just kind of want to have some stuff out here. But Gix is going to allow you to draw cards. So we have really no other like card draw engine in the deck, so it's nice. But what I really want to do is go for Gix, discard X cards, exile the top X cards of a target opponent's library, and then you may pay him, or you may play lands and cast spells without paying their mana cost. That is what we kind of want to do here with Gix. Or we have Tyvar the Pummeler. Creatures you control get +X/+X and just pummel the opponent. Or last but not least, we got Genesis Wave. Or what you also could do is go for like Leaf Crown Visionary. This is kind of expensive. I'm only running 3 if you notice, not 4. I don't know, maybe that's a mistake. Maybe that's a little bit too cute. I did remove 1 for like some removal. It's probably too cute. Maybe we just do something like this. I don't know, this looks a little bit better. I don't know, but either way, Leaf Crown Visionary, whenever you cast an elf spell, you may pay Forest. If you do draw a card, I need more coffee. I'm so tired, I'm sorry. Alright, we're not gonna complain the whole video, I promise. That's pretty much it though. I don't know, like, we just have like elves, we have like some removal. I do like the black a lot because you kind of do need to remove stuff, and plus Glissa is an elf, so we're gonna run black. Got Gix. The only weird thing in the sideboard, I'm gonna try this out. Fade from History. I think I kind of want this in like the domain matchup. Leyline Binding, Beans, Overlords, yada yada yada, etc etc. I think Fade from History is actually a pretty decent side card. Should kind of screw them up a little bit here. And then we also have Moment of Craving. Honestly, we have a pretty bad matchup versus the red decks because we don't have a whole lot of removal. We have 6 things of removal here. So if you have more removal, I think just getting a little bit of card, just a little bit of life. So I got the Moment of Craving for the aggro matchup. Everything else is pretty standard. We got some like Duresses for like, you know, board wipes and stuff like that. So I think this deck is actually a decent little deck. Obviously, it's not Pixie. It's not, I don't know, it might be Domain. I don't know, I'm not gonna lie. But nevertheless, this is the deck here. Let's take the Aetherspark, see if we can get some big mana sinks, and see if we can go for some Genesis Waves and some Tyvars, is basically what I'm saying. So if you aren't interested in purchasing this exact deck, I actually do have a TCG player link above. You can purchase the exact deck. I obviously do get a small kickback as a TCG player affiliate, and it does help out the channel and all things like that. So if you are an elf enthusiast, there you go. So we'll give a shout out to the Mana Rocks. The Mana Rocks are the patrons and the YouTube channel members that do help out the channel financially, which means the absolute world to me. So when I am feeling a little bit sad, or not sad, but tired and down, we do get some coffee, and the patrons make me feel a lot better because your support warms my heart. This coffee also warms my heart. So if you notice, hey, you know what? We got the Gengar mug. I gotta show you off this little Gengar mug here. I've had it for a long time. Long-term watchers kind of know what it is, but I did break the handle. I dropped it, but you know what? It's a collector's edition. It's sold out, and I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it around. I don't care if the handle's broke. It's still got soul. Gengar. You know what? I'm so tired and loopy. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Keep in mind that only you. Oh, hold on. I forgot my hotkey. Where's my hotkey? You! There you are! Only you can protect the ether with me, so make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. Without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Hyro. Hi, Hyro. So we'll keep this. It's missing some of like our top end stuff, but it's a pretty good starter hand. Hopefully we can snag into some sort of like Genesis Wave and, you know, the like. Let's go ahead and get Llanowar Elves. You can't ever really be too upset when you have Llanowar Elves on turn 1. Come on. So this Stalwart thing, I do think sometimes the Stalwart is kind of awkward, but I still think you kind of have to run it. But I have nothing really to ramp up into, so I'll go for the Elite instead of the second Stalwart. There we go, baby. Okay, well, there we go. Absolutely beautiful. The Aetherspark. I have not given up on the Aetherspark. Still think it's I don't think the jury's kind of out. We kind of know it's not an amazing card, but I mean, I still think it's very playable and very fun. So let's go ahead and have a little fun with it. So I guess we can tap the Aetherspark. Yeah, it doesn't really like hurt it, right? Just look at the damage off, and we're looking good. All right, this is a pretty devastating start, but we get 8 counters on our Aetherspark. That's just horrible. I'm not gonna lie, that is absolutely horrible. Let's see if we can at least draw some cards with the Aetherspark. I mean, there's not much. Well, let's draw before we drop our elf. Okay, we get a Genesis Wave. I mean, it's not terrible. What really sucks is if we drop Tyvar here. Oh man, that's really sucky. Phone's going off. What really sucks here is if we drop the Tyvar. Obviously, we're like really prone to like, you know, Day of Judgment and stuff like that. This is pretty bad. Maybe I should have just gone for Tyvar and just said like, hey, we're not gonna win a marathon versus Domain. Well, I guess I don't even know if I don't really know if this is Domain. Considering their mana base, I haven't seen anything. I would assume it's Domain, but we'll see. Get Lost, that is a card, huh? I was assuming, like, you know, sometimes Get Lost is, not looking, like, super good versus us, because, like, you know, we have Tyvar and stuff like that, but not looking too good here. Alright, I want to at least keep up 1 untapped creature for Tyvar so that we can survive a Day of Judgment, so that's going to be a no-go. It kind of sucks, because, like, I don't want to use the map token. I can't attack either. We're going to have to hold still in case they have Day of Judgment. Overlord the Hallman, yes, this is definitely Domain, not Selesnya. Do people even play like Selesnya ramp? I can't imagine there's a reason why to play Selesnya ramp over like whatchamacallit, just like straight up Domain. Like there's no reason to. Alright, I guess we'll maybe pop up 1 map token. We're not really ready for the Genesis Wave. I mean, if we're going for Genesis Wave, maybe. Plus, I do need a creature of some sort. I guess I'm just like, if we're not going to put that away, then we pretty much know we're just looking for a Gix. Because Gix actually does some serious work in Elves, I think. Especially with all like the mana sync abilities, but somehow we've been looking slightly okay here. I don't know. I mean, can always can't survive a Sunfall. Sunfall would be absolutely devastating. But we can survive a Day of Judgment. Speak of the devil. Yeah, I mean, actually it's not too bad. They tap out. I mean, I'm just gonna do this. This is not that bad. Okay, this is not terrible. Get indestructible. I don't know if they were like not aware of how Tyvar works, or if maybe they just had like, you know, burned through it and they had to get something down. So Archdruid. And now we still have another way to protect Tyvar, so this isn't like that bad. I mean, we've got Cut Down. Please no Sunfall. Fingers crossed. Pinky promise. Oh, Overlord. Okay, Overlord's actually not that bad. Okay. Elves. All right, that's not a Leyline Binding, so I mean that's fine. I guess we'll try to thin out the board here, obviously. That's going to be the #1 thing here, but I'm not feeling too good about this. If we just top deck into another Cut Down, we could maybe win, because we have Shoot the Sheriff. The Aetherspark. Okay, I do love the Aetherspark, but like right now, We're just trying to like push through. All right, but this is gonna be the play here. I mean, there's really no way around it. I have to keep the. I want to keep the Archdruid back. If they have Leyline Binding, we're just screwed. So I guess we'll just put it on you, and obviously I'm gonna keep the Archdruid untapped. Yeah. All right, we're gonna get 7. We're gonna get 7 counters on the Aetherspark here. Like, it's not terrible. Bam. All right, that's more card draw. I mean, obviously card draw is nice. I'm looking for a huge Genesis wave. That's the best case scenario. They really seem really like a Selesnya coded with the mana base, though. It's worth noting. Get lost! Oh my god, no! Oh my god, so sick. No, we were gonna put a big Genesis wave out. That really sucks. Okay. Damn, that is really unfortunate. These Overlords are not gonna be fun to play with, but I kind of think of it. I mean, oh, there's Gix. Gix is actually not terrible. I mean, we're just gonna have to shoot the Sheriff on this damn Overlord. There's really no way around it. Maybe, hold on. If we can, maybe we utilize the map tokens. Let's be a little more efficient, because the Archdruid actually does give us mana, obviously, as a double dork. So, I mean, let's be a little more efficient with what we want to do here. So they don't get lost me or anything like that. Stalwart's pretty terrible. We don't need that right now. It's gonna have to be shoot the Sheriff. Like, I mean, they have like Fountain Pour to like do blocks too, so I don't even know if we're like going. I'm kind of roping now here too. Sometimes I don't even like realize I'm playing slow. So we'll do this. I highly doubt they're gonna like double block because. Okay, well, they double block. So I have 2 options here. I can either just tap. Let's just tap here. Let's just tap. I don't really need the buff. No, we'll just tap. I feel like I'm hanging on to this by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Alright, Fountain Port's not the end of the world. Alright, that's fine. Still alive? Could just get down Gix. I think we have to get down Gix because, like, I have to give that de facto a protection. If Day of Judgment's what they're leaning on, I mean, Gix will protect the Tyvar. Gix won't protect Gix, but Gix will protect Tyvar, and that's kind of all I'm worried about right now. We're not going to win a marathon versus Domain. I can promise you that. We got to kind of sprint for the finish line here with 3 life. A Vaultborn Tyrant. Okay, that's actually kind of a problem. Well, actually, no. Hold on. That's not a problem, right? That's actually, it should not be a problem. Up to 6, I can just buff with Tyvar. Buff the whole squad. No way! I cannot believe we got out of that one. That was looking so bad. After that first temporary lockdown, that was a roller coaster kind of. I was like, okay, a temporary lockdown. We're looking absolutely terrible. And then... I can't believe it, but either way, let's see if we can get into a turn 2 Glissa, and that's pretty phenomenal. Yeah, turn 2 Glissa's actually like pretty bad versus Domain because of like the nowhere to runs or whatever the hell, but if you get an early Glissa down, kind of kills their oh. Okay, GG's. Untap, upkeep, draw. It's actually kind of funny. I mean, speaking of like, you know, untap, upkeep, draw, it's kind of fun though. I have a few friends who are like learning Magic for the first time and like, you know, trying to like really trying to get them up to speed and everything like that is actually really, it's been kind of fun. The thing that I have always I think we're like down to the basics. I got the basics. I've taught them. I think now I think memory's not too bad. What I thought kind of what was difficult for me when I first started Magic, it might not be the same way as for them. I think the one thing that is the same for sure, let's go and get a turn 2 Glissa down though. That seems pretty good to me. But the thing that I kind of realize is like what we both share in common is playing at instant speed. We're not playing at instant speed right now, I tell you that right now, but if they have like an ability, like a creature that's like a, you know, a 1-drop, you know, tap for scry or something like that, like playing it at the opponent's end step. That's something I've really tried to like teach them early, because it took me a long time, maybe not like a long time, but like, you know, I tell them immediately, like, hey, you want to do this at instant speed. Playing at instant speed is definitely, maybe I'll just show them an Azorius Flash deck and be like, hey, play this. But nevertheless, I digress. This is looking absolutely terrible, I'm not going to lie to you. We're looking pretty behind. So maybe I go for Leaf Crown Visionary. I mean, we could go for Elves and draw. I think this is a little bit better. I mean, I don't know. I think so. And then next turn we can kind of go for the Elite. But I kind of want a little bit more oomph. Yeah, hopefully we can just kind of get not land. I'm probably not going to block for at least one more turn. Yeah, no, I'm not blocking. Alright, so we can get double Elites down. We get a pretty big board. There's the Aetherspark. We definitely like the Aetherspark. So, I mean, I could just go for 2 Elites, or do I go for an Elite and an Aetherspark? Come to think of it, I could just roll the dice. I'll roll the dice. Let's roll the dice. Elves is okay, I guess. We're going to get a pretty nice board here, so... I do kind of want to draw. I mean, we can really screw them up here. Yeah, this is fine. I mean, they're not getting through the board here. They don't have anything at Flash. Speaking of Azorius Flash, speaking of Azorius Flash, you got I don't think so. I think we're good to swing in here. A little risky though. All things considered, this is a little. No, it's not too bad. Okay, that's fine. That's all right. Fear of missing out. It should be okay here. I mean, I'm good to like chump block here. I don't like seeing that Oculus in the graveyard. That's for sure. Oh my god, it's going to give him GG's here. I cannot believe that. A main deck. You're main decking Pyroclasm. That's crazy, man. Oh, hey, well, if you got it, you got it. Are we cooked here? I think so, right? We could probably just scoop this up. I guess we don't want to be premature about it. I mean, it's... They do have Delirium. If I drop this... We can either go for Elves or Gix or something like that. I think we just kind of give it to him, right? Like, realistically, yeah, let's just go ahead and give it to him. GG's. Yeah, a Pyroclasm in the main is like our absolute kryptonite. Like, that is crazy. That's we're gonna have a hard time with that. So now that I know that they're main decking Pyroclasm, I don't know. They might even have like a couple Pyroclasms in the side, so... We're probably going to be staring down at least 3 Pyroclasms in this matchup, which is absolutely terrifying. But hopefully we've got their kryptonite. We've got a Ghost Vacuum and a Tyvar now, so I mean, we should be looking relatively okay. Gonna waste absolutely no time here. Go ahead and alleviate ourselves from any Delirium nonsense. Storm Chaser's Talent. Okay. Genesis Wave is always really fun. Yeah, if we can get an actual Genesis Wave down, that'd be really funny. But this is not looking too bad, all things considered. I mean, Tyvar can survive a Pyroclasm. Please do not touch my Ghost Vacuum. Let's see if they have, like, the Exercise or whatever the hell. Torch the Tower is very rude. That actually is pretty... It's kind of like a double dagger, though. Because, I mean, not only does it get exiled, but, because there are some times when we get grindy with the Tyvar and, like, the, you know, Ghost Vacuum. There are definitely some times where you kind of want to suck your own creature out of the graveyard. Obliterating Bolt is nasty. Absolutely nasty. I am not happy about that whatsoever. Okay. It's a Tyvar. We can survive a, whatchamacallit. To survive a Pyroclasm, cannot survive this. So I think we're just going to drop down the Elite. I don't want to get, like, blown out. We're at 16 life with the Prowess Otter, but at this point, we're kind of just hanging on by a thread. I hate to say it. Fear of missing out. I probably missed out on the Ghost Vacuum trigger there. Oopsie. All right, let's go ahead for it. Let's go ahead and just remove their Delirium as much as we can. Come to think of it, though, I mean, this isn't, like, horrible. Obviously, if I would have known, I would have top decked a Leaf Crown Visionary. I would have definitely Definitely saved that elite. It would have been a lot nicer to draw a card and get another 1/1 body down, but I digress. It's completely fine for now. I don't think this deck runs counters, and if it doesn't, we can probably get a decent Genesis Wave out of this, at least like an X=3 or something. Let's go and take away sorcery, doesn't really matter here. A Loamspeaker, sure. I'm not really ready for the Genesis Wave. Let's go ahead and draw, for sure. Land's actually okay in this situation. I think we just kind of chill, though. We just kind of chill. I'm not really looking to do anything crazy. Damn it, there's that damn Pyroclasm. Oh, man. Pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. We will get to keep our Loamspeaker, fortunately. But that's pretty brutal. They're only down to 2 cards left in their hand, so this is not terrible. Again, if they have a counter spell, oh man, I don't know. We're looking really bad here, but we're hanging on by a thread. Let's see if we can get this Genesis Wave to go off. Got Gix. Gix is okay, so now's as good a time as any. Let's go for it, baby. Genesis Wave. Please do not counter if you can. Oh, really? Come on. Okay, okay, we're good. We're good. This is actually not that bad. We get 2 lands, a Tyvar, and an Elvish Archdruid. This is not that bad, actually, so. Alright, Genesis Wave is down. If they Pyroclasm again, we only lose the Archdruid, so that's not that bad. Is it this tiny big enough? I think it's gotta be. If they're touching my stuff as well, yeah, okay. Alright, alright. I think we're still hanging in there, though. Yeah, we got decent value out of that Genesis Wave, because, like, you know, X=4, that's still nothing to sneeze at. Eidetic Memory. I think we take at least one more hit. Sometimes I get really nervous about this deck, though. I mean, they don't have Delirium. It's going to be kind of hard for them to kind of stomp us out. But, I mean, at this point, I'm probably looking to Ghost Vacuum my own creatures. Because if they don't have Delirium, and if they don't have an Oculus specifically, I'm looking to Ghost Vacuum my own creatures, to be honest. So I Ghost Vacuum you. That's pretty good. I also do have a Gix. I mean, this is, like, not looking terrible. We also have 10 life, so I don't want to be too greedy. They're still kind of holding up some, like, priority at instant speed, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. Maybe just, like, this tiny big enough, but I'm kind of worried about a counterspell. Get out! Damn. Alright, well, let's go for the cut down here. This gives us a little bit of a window. Hope. Okay, nope, nope. We're good. We're good there. So let's go ahead and cut down the Otter. That does kind of suck, but, like, again, we have Ghost Vacuum. Maybe I should have gone for Tyvar first, because I kind of would rather have Gix around, to be honest with you. Because Tyvar's a little awkward. Tyvar's a little awkward, because I don't really want to swing with my other creatures now. If I had, yeah, I probably should have gone for like Gix second. I think drawing the cards is a little bit better. But kind of think of it, we do have Tyvar. If we can get a decent board here with the Archdruid, I mean, we can pump the board. But the only problem with the Ghost Vacuum, obviously, is that they come back as 1/1s, and a Pyroclasm just takes us out of commission. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. We can, wait, hold on, we can, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute, wait, oh shit. Did I just fuck up? Oh, I think, wait. We had 3. No, I fucked up. I fucked up. Okay, could have just buffed the board. Hey, you know what? You know what? I don't feel so good about that one. Alright. That was bad. That was bad! Let's go ahead and recoup. Let's recoup. I don't want to even think about it. Let's not talk about it. I would assume most people kind of know where I slipped up here. Oh, I gotta slow down a little bit. Miscounted my lands there. We had enough to pump the Tyvar to save our creature, but you know what? You know what? We're gonna rectify our mistake. We're gonna rectify our mistake. Clicking a little too fast sometimes. You gotta slow down a little bit. We can always just edit the video later if I, rope too hard. So, I think we should still be okay here. Hopefully. I'm gonna pass turn. I don't think there's really any reason to get too crazy here. Let's not compound our mistake with more mistakes. Let's just hold still. I don't think they have really anything to really threaten us with. Scorch the tower. All right. Well, I guess we can. Let's not screw up a second time, right? All right, let's not screw up a second time. Take your prowess. Let's just do it now. I'm gonna forget it. I'm gonna misclick too fast. And I'm gonna do it again. Tyvar. Just bump it up. Let's go. They gave me a good game. Well, all right. So, yeah. Oops. Okay. Well, I did. I think my oops was a little bit more awful, honestly. Getting rid of my Elvish Archdruid is just terrible because we could have. Oh man. Let's not think about it. Ghost Vacuum. You know what? I kind of want to get my stuff down. You know what I mean? So if we get a Gix going, that's pretty nice. Okay, shoot the Sheriff. Obviously, a Pyroclasm would be disastrous. We just shoot the Sheriff, though, and this is pretty good. I gotta be careful, though. I have 10 life. I can pay for the Ghost Vacuum, or I could threaten, Leaf. I can threaten Lethal here, right? No, I cannot. Not really. Let's just attack first. Man, I know this is kind of gross. I'm kind of gun shy here. Definitely running a little gun shy here. I don't want to. I initially was like, well, let's go for the vacuum, but I kind of forgot they could do the Storm Chaser's talent level 2, so I kind of missed out on some Tyvar damage here. So I was gonna go for the Ghost Vacuum. Let's do this instead. All right. Yeah, a little sloppy, a little sloppy, a little sloppy. I don't think I really care about this. This is fine. Whatever. Take your FOMO. All right. At some point, we're just gonna have to go for it. If they have a Pyroclasm, they're gonna wipe my little 1/1s out of here, and that's just gonna have to be something we live with. So at this point, I don't even really care about Delirium. Delirium's actually not that big of a deal at all. Can't really go for a double pump here, so let's just go for it. Ghost Vacuum. We're gonna get all of our little critters back. They are gonna be little 1/1s, but look at that. Oh, that's nice. Okay. And now we have Gix out. This is pretty nice. Let's go ahead and do you. Auto pay for a card. Stalwart. This is pretty nice. Alright, pretty big board here. Obviously, next turn is going to be the big boom. If they have Pyroclasm, I just cry. If they don't have Pyroclasm, I think they're cooked. Scholar. Okay, honestly, though, this is still a little scary. I mean, they might be drawing into their Pyroclasm. I don't even care about an Oculus. An Oculus is not going to do anything. Helping Hand, that's completely fine. And Oculus is not going to do anything versus this board of elves and vacuumed up ghost elves. Pretty funny. Considering we all are Golgari, the little ghost elves are kind of funny. This is Oculus. I do not care what you got going on here. We have everything that we need here. Thank goodness for no Pyroclasm. I want to do the absolute maximum amount of damage here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and then we have Loamspeaker. I want to maximize our dorks. The Stalwart. Now the Stalwart does need an additional body to tap for mana. So let's go ahead and swing in. Let's swing the entire house. We've got them all with Tyvar. So make sure that we're like not making a mistake here. So yeah, so Stalwart needs an additional body. Let's not click too fast. We've already made enough mistakes this game, so let's not do that. Make sure that we have enough for 2 pumps, and we're gonna take Tyvar and we're gonna pump the whole squad twice. We do not care about the Oculus. So make your bets here. Does not really matter. I don't think it matters at all. It's kind of cute that these little flyers were little 1/1 weenies, but after the Tyvar bumps, they're gonna be anything but weenie-ish. Are we ready? Well, let's go. Not 1 pump. Tyvar the Pummeler, and this is going to be an absolute pummeling. Not 1. Not just 1. Not just 1. I guess we'll just hit the damage here. See if you got anything. No, okay. Well, we could have gone for another one, but, you know, hey, it is what it is. I thought maybe they had, like, something up their sleeve. Round 3. Fight. Okay, let's... I don't know. Is this okay? I'm gonna find a mulligan here. Maybe it's... Oh, my God. Son of a bitch. All right. So, we got punished there. A little too aggressive. I'm thinking, like, we're on the draw. I don't need a Ghost Vacuum. Cut down. I guess I'll land as well. It's definitely going to be a land, and then it's either a cut down or a Llanowar Loamspeaker. Man, I guess it's probably the Loamspeaker. If I don't have anything to ramp up into, it's probably the Loamspeaker. But then again, keeping the elite loan feels bad. I probably should have just kept that opening hand. I don't know. I remember I had a Glissa. Kind of thinking we do have a Ghost Vacuum though. Maybe I should have. That mulligan was a little picky. Probably should just let it go, but I can't cry over spilt milk. FOMO, let's go ahead and get our Ghost Vacuum. So now that they got the dilemma here, do we just go for the cut down now? If they have this something big enough, obviously this is going to be not the move to wait, but if they have Prophecydetic Memory, and this is their plan, that could screw them up. So torch the tower, let's just try it. So if they're gonna go for attack, they obviously don't have Prophecydetic Memory, so do they have it? Really? Or, oh, damn it, son of a bitch. Let's go at least get the graveyard while we can. At least one little parting gift for the Torch Tower, but at least we keep the Ghost Vacuum, but this is pretty bad. Leaf Crown Visionary is actually wonderful. This could be our ticket to rebuilding. Just fingers crossed, please do not Torch the Tower me, or like, well, even Pyroclasm, but if we can have this Leaf Crown Visionary, oh, son of a bitch, alright. Damn it. Let's go ahead and cry a little bit. Alright, I mean, can we really recover? That was a really devastating, I'm not gonna lie. Guess we'll get rid of the sorcery to remove the delirium aspect. What's so... well, Archdruid. What's really nasty about these Torch Towers, though, is because they're exiled. Like, even if we get Pyroclasm, we can still bring them back from the graveyard as a vacuum. So... are you serious? Hold on, is that your third? Hold on. Is that your third Torch the Tower? Unfortunate. Okay. I don't really want to go for my elite just all alone. I want to get at least a little bit of value. Plus we are at 18 lives, so I can kind of wait here. They only have... oh, Steam Core Scholar, I was going to say. They only have 3 cards left in their hand, so it's not really a given that they have anything super crazy here, but... oh, well, there's a Pyroclasm. I mean, we don't really have anything to kind of absorb with the Ghost Vacuum other than just to remove the Delirium, but we still shall do so. Okay, not bad. I mean, we got another Leaf Crown Visionary. This card can help us rebuild. Just please do not remove it. Just please do not remove it. Fingers crossed. Please do not remove it. They got rid of their Pyroclasm, which would, you know, be very bad for us, so... Even if they had all 4 Torchlight Towers, there's no guarantee that they are going to see their 3rd or 4th or whatever. Son of a... 1, 2... That's 3. That's at least 3, right? Okay. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. I don't know about this one. Alright, let's go for Exile. I don't have anything in my graveyard either, so I can't even really do that whole trick. Yeah, because they exiled everything. Okay, we're hanging on by a thread here. Got 12 life. It's not looking great here. Requisition Raid. I think that's... Oh, man, this is so bad. Yeah, let's get rid of this other Torchlight Tower. Yada, yada. I think we're pretty much almost done. Well, I guess you shouldn't take... if you have enough lands, don't take double mulligans. Don't get Torch the Towered a bunch of times. I don't really know what else to say. Let's go for Loamspeaker first, just because I guess they cut down the Druid or whatever the hell. Not cut down, but you know what I mean. This would be okay if they didn't fly. I guess we could top deck into a big Genesis Wave or an Aetherspark. Well, I guess an Aetherspark actually doesn't do it either. It's pretty much just like a Genesis Wave, and then maybe we get something nuts. I don't know. This flying is a... Well, yeah, we could just top deck removal. Okay. I'm gonna waste no time. If they have a counter or this time big enough or whatever the hell, we at least just want to utilize this now. Of course they have it. Of course they have it. Yeah, I can't even really do anything here. Yeah, I don't know, damn. I don't know. They just had all the answers. They had, like, all the Torch the Towers, which really, really hurt. The Requisition Raid. Honestly, those torches were brutal. Double Mully. I don't really know what else to say. I don't really know what else to kind of, objectively draw from this one. I think we're just kind of not going to win them all, but... Druid's just not going to do it, so that is unfortunately GG's. Let's go and give him the GG's. Alright. Yeah, we lost that one. Damn. Hawanger2112, how you doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. Let's see if we can get a nice... Let's get a nice dub here, man. I don't have a whole lot of time today for this, so hopefully we can get a nice dub. That last match kind of sucked. So, Swift Spear. Alright, I'm just going to do this now. Let's go ahead and just cut it down before you can get some prowess off. No, thank you. We'll remain tempo. Let's go for the Loamspeaker. This actually is not too bad of a matchup. I do have a lot of removal in the sideboard. Now, that's a little bit problematic. Let's get this. Let's just main mana efficient. There's no way, unless they have like a fling. There's no way they can deal 20 damage with even with a free shot with the slingshot. There's no way they can do 20 without a fling. Most people are not playing with fling these days, so I'm not too worried about this. What do we do here? Are they swinging? I think I'll let it go. They do not. Okay, interesting. I think I am a little interested in just dropping down the art. Well, I mean, you know, getting the Archdruid down is definitely what we want to do here. Avoiding the Lightning Strike. They could easily be running a Lightning Strike, so getting our Glissa out of Lightning Strike territory seems to be very good. I'm going to be a little aggressive here. We do have Shoot the Sheriff. The only question is, do I want to use this now? I don't really have a whole lot of life gain. It's just more like, do we want to like disrupt them? Guess we can do this, right? And keep up the 2/4 just for the bigger body in case they have haste or something. I think this is okay. I'm just, if they're running the Screaming Nemesis, I'm just assuming that you do not have fling. If they can't fling, they're not going to do enough. There's no way. 19, no way. I'm being cocky. Come on. I mean, they're flying anyway, so like whatever. I don't think that 1 damage is really going to matter with that draw from Glissa. Monstrous Rage. No, Mind of the Meek. Okay, Mind of the Meek's actually not that bad. The draw the card is actually kind of annoying. Just because like they get to like do a damage and kind of refuel a little bit. So that is a little pesky. This Glissa kind of makes things interesting. This Glissa kind of incentivizes us to swing in. I guess I could make an Elemental. But we don't, the Elemental doesn't get the buff. Let's just do this. They're tapped out. Oh wow. Okay, let's get a little bit more information. Because if I go for the Loamspeaker, that kind of gives us rid of 2 creatures. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go for this. Yeah, that's fine. Let's block the Challenger. The hero, if they pump up the hero, will definitely take more life. The Challenger is just cooked, no matter what happens, so... Easy block on the Emberheart Challenger. Got 3 cards left in their hand. I don't know, maybe 50-50. I don't know where we sit here. They could fling... it's just a fling. If they have 2 Rages, I don't know if that's even enough. Well, turn inside out is definitely not enough, so that is definitely... No, yeah, no, that's completely fine. That takes a lot of pressure off. That is, like, borderline nothing. You get a 2-2 out of it, like, whatever. Screaming Nemesis. Sure. And that's it. Okay. Well, you have that lovely Moment of Craving. I know you see that Moment of Craving. I know you see that. But we're going to have to get rid of it, unfortunately. We have such a squirrely matchup versus aggro. Okay, Leyline of Resonance. I didn't even know they were running Resonance, so that's a little concerning. Okay. Anoint with Affliction is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and get rid of this while we can. The Leyline of Resonance decks are really easy to play against. Literally just side view removal. And thankfully we are running Anoint with Affliction. Because we are running Anoint with Affliction, we kind of have a lot of leeway here. Because if you, yeah, I mean, this just takes me back to when Leyline was legal in best of 1. I have a lot of experience playing against Leyline. All you want to do, very simple. All you want to do is just exile. If you could have your choice and just exile everything, that would be the move. So you know what? They didn't really hold up priority here, so it's a little squirrely. I think we're just gonna remove it. If they can't turn inside out, or Felonious Rage, that's the other one. So if they can't double doink their whatever the hells, they pretty much just lose. So Archdruid. Yeah, but Anoint with Affliction is basically the nuts. The absolute best possible thing here. And because they're not even holding up priority at all, I think we're going to tap you so that we can get down the Stalwart and then go for Shoot the Sheriff. I'm going to do this right now. They're not holding up priority, which is kind of like a cheat code in Arena, because you would never be able to know this in paper, but if they don't hold up priority, you can kind of just tell they don't have something to play. And with the Scamp we have Shoot the Sheriff. Shoot the Sheriff is not Anoint. Anoint, the kill shots work very differently than the exile stuff, so I got to cut down. Looking pretty good here, man. That's very bad. Okay, wow. That's actually, like, really concerningly bad. Typically, top deck land is Apocalyptic. Wow, this is looking pretty bad now. Wow, okay, cool. Another Leyline? That's not that big of a deal. Not too big of a deal, anyway. If they just Monsters Rage me with this huge cat, I could actually appreciate that. Like, no joke. That'd actually kind of be funny. I'm just gonna waste no time and scamp this away. Cut down the Scamp. I'm not gonna scamp the Scamp. Take 1 extra damage here. At least okay. This is not horrible. If we can get like a something big. They typed like a Monster's Rage. I'm almost kind of like hoping for it. In a weird way. I mean, I could appreciate that. That would be kind of hilarious. Because usually they don't run this big fat cat with the Leyline. There's no way that was the move, right? I think we literally sealed it. I mean, we won. Like, there's just no way. Now we've got removal. Yeah, it's over. Okay, good game. Kind of boring. You play thing, I remove thing, but I'll take it.